Well, first of all, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Obviously, if you're watching this already, Sam and I and Tyler feel like this would be a good fit for you, this new offering that we're having called the TKGA Team Program. And this is an idea that Tyler and Sam and myself have been thinking about for quite a while. And a few of you, we've already visited a little bit about some of the ideas we've had here. But we've kind of got things put together. And I think we've got something that's really going to be successful moving forward. Because as you know, one of the goals here at the Academy is ultimately we just want to help people play better golf. And we're always looking for new and innovative ways to do this. So we're really excited about what we're going to share with you here over the next 2 or 3 minutes. Sam, anything to add before we kind of jump into this a little bit?
Yeah, Todd, I think again, just reiterating what you said, this is huge for the Academy. We think you'd be a great fit for this program, and we're going to dive right into it here.
So the first thing I want to tell everybody is that we're asking that you keep this, if you receive this, we think that you're a good fit for it. It doesn't mean that we're trying to not include people, but the reality of it is that we have a limited number of people that we can offer this to just simply from a staffing standpoint and to be able to do what it is that we want to be able to do. So if you've got this video, we ask that you don't share with other people, keep this to yourself. And and we're going to go through some of the details. So we kind of got what we call our 3 A's. So the idea here is to help transition from what you're learning here at the Academy to performance and better scores in the golf course. So we kind of got the 3 A's. We've got action, awareness, and accountability. And we're going to go through those things pretty quickly so you know what this all entails and what you're going to get if you sign up for it. So first of all, number 1 is the action. So one of the biggest things that we see a need in is actually observing our students, you as a player, in action. That's where we came up with the A. And it's something that we do. I do with my tour professionals. I know that Sam does with his team at the college, is actually watching you play a competitive round of golf. So that's one of the things you'll get with this program. Myself, Sam, Tyler, or one of our staff members is going to be at anywhere between 5, 6, 7 events. We will let you know ahead of time of what those events are. They will be local events where we will be there to watch people play golf. And we're not going to watch them play an entire 18 holes. We're going to watch them basically play 6 to 9 holes, enough where we can get a feel for how things are going and how you are doing it out there. So we'll let you know all of that. And then also a big part of that is going to be the tape system that we're putting in place that you're learning about right now and sending you an evaluation of here's some observations that we've had when we've watched you play. Sam, what would you like to add to that?
Yeah, definitely, and we think that is going to be a huge piece of why this is going to be such a useful program for you. So with tape, again, that's the course management system that we're putting in place. We're starting to learn it right now, but we truly believe after a round of golf, we're going to be able to evaluate and communicate very efficiently and know exactly what we need to work on. So again, that's going to be part of this. So we'll always follow up after a tournament. We're going to have some type of feedback, whether it's through email, a phone call. So you have that instant feedback so you know kind of what the round was like and what you need to do to improve and get better at.
A great opportunity too for as a student or as a parent, if you're there that day, also to communicate with the coach and have some conversation about what's happening. And it's not just what you're doing on the golf course playing, but the staff will be there, maybe before the round, watching people warm up. Exactly. What are you doing after the round? Just some things like that. Just having a presence at that. So once again, we're going to be at anywhere from a minimum of 5, probably closer to 7 or 8 events. We're going to get out and everybody who signs up for this, watch you play at least 3 times, hopefully more. But at least 3 times, and that's kind of the first part. So that's the first A, action. The second one is what we call awareness. Another big thing that I hear from a lot of parents and a lot of ways that we can help students is helping them become aware of other things that are out there. So for example, what tournaments you should be playing in. We've got that down. Also, what about for those of you out there who are maybe only in 8th grade, 9th grade, or sophomore, but yet your goal is to play college golf? How do you put together a resume? What does that look like? What schools are available? What schools offer programs? And how does that whole process take place? And so we're going to be able to go through some of those. Obviously, life skills are a big part of that. And then how do we communicate with coaches, things like that? What are the coaches looking for? And we're going to relay that information to the people who are in this program on the TKGA Team Package program in meetings. So we're going to have anywhere from 4 to 6 meetings where we'll all get together. Sam and I will lead those conversations and we'll introduce that information to you. Sam?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think again, this is something that we're going to provide value to this group of people. And this is something that I don't think is happening at other academies. So we think this is a huge component of this team package. So as a college coach, kind of getting to see the back end of things, I have a pretty good perspective, Todd, of kind of what is going on a day-to-day basis, kind of what students or prospective student athletes feel going through this process, along with parents. So I feel like as a team we can provide very valuable information, understand the timeline of what a coach is looking for, and just kind of what that process looks like.
Yeah, and it's something that in all honesty, we've been doing for quite a while. I've been doing with some of my players here at the Academy over 25 years, but we're going to expand on that and make that available to more people. And obviously, we think you're a good fit for that. That's why you're watching that. So the third A is what we call accountability. So that's the other big part of this. If you're seriously considering about doing this, which we think you should, you need to be held accountable. This is something that I don't want people to take lightly. I don't want this to be a program where you sign up for just because, I want to sign up for it. You should be signing up for this because you truly want to be in an environment that's going to challenge you and is going to provide unique things to you that can help you get to what you want. And a big part of that is accountability. So we're going to work together some practice plans. Those would be either done like on a weekly or monthly basis, and those are going to be, you're going to have to fill those out and return them in. We want to have some accountability, because if we're going to take the time as a staff to go watch you play a competitive round of golf, if we're going to sit down with you and go through, hey, here's what college coaches are looking for, and also as parents, if you're going to invest your hard-earned dollars to pay for this, the student also has to be held accountable and do their end of it, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
That's a great thing. And again, I think the accountability part, and you bring up working with your tour professionals, just the amount of time that you're working with your coach, it's actually a smaller percentage than a lot of people think. So a lot of that comes back onto the responsibility of the student, and we think we're going to provide very good practice plans for each student, so then they can put in the time outside of these evaluations and their times working with the coaches.
So let's do kind of a recap here of what it is you're going to get with this program. And I want to, as I go through this, I want to also say that the program that you're in right now is fantastic. I mean, we have play days, we're doing encore, course management stuff. You're getting great instruction. I mean, so this is for somebody who's looking for more, because we've had some of that request. They want something a little bit more, so we're trying to meet that need. So number one is the action part of it, evaluations at tournaments. Huge value there. I think that that's going to be definitely a home run. The awareness, getting together, what are coaches looking for? What does a resume look for? When do I start? What tournament should I play in? Just be providing a resource for you for that information. And then the accountability part of it. Are you actually practicing? Are you actually doing the work that's needed to warrant being able to look at doing some of the things that you want to be able to do? So here's what we're going to do with this program. We want you to make sure to respond as a deadline at a minimum of Friday, February 8th. If you want in on this, you have to let me know by that date, because we do have limited availability on it. And before we open it up to other people, we're giving you first chance at it. So you have to let me know if you want in by February 8th. That's the latest. All right, this program is going to start March 1st. It's an 8-month program. So it's March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. These are basically the months of golf we have. We're starting in March because we're going to do some of these meetings. We got to kind of lay the groundwork for you. We're going to go all the way into October because we're also going to be doing some year-end reviewing stuff. What did we learn, and taking the time to do that. We're trying to make this very reasonable. This is a big commitment for us as a staff, with guys and people being gone from the academy, so there's a big part on us, but we're willing to make that because we know it's going to help you play better golf. So it's only $75 a month. That would be in addition to what you're doing now. We think it's very reasonable for what we're providing, but in all honesty, we just want to help you play better golf. So we're not looking at it as a big money maker. We're looking at it as an opportunity to just provide value and help you play better golf and being a good student. What else am I missing there, Sam?
I think you covered it all, Todd, and again, it's this is what we're passionate about, and Todd's a great resource. He has kids coming through that are going to play college golf. So again, we think we have the resources to be able to provide this, and we think you're the right fit. So
all right, so just to recap, this is a limited program. We hope that it's something you seriously consider, but I also want you to put some thought into it. Visit as a family, because there is going to be some accountability. There are some expectations there. And if you got any questions at all, certainly you can call myself, or email, or text, or Sam, or Tyler. We'll be happy to answer any of that. And I know this is going to be a good fit for you, and we look forward to hearing from you.